Now, pleased to have with us here today, Loral Langemeier. Put more cash in your pocket. Turn what you know into dough. Loral, welcome to Traders Nation. How are you today?
Good. Thanks for having me, Kurt. How are you?
Good, thanks. Hey, listen, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How can one turn their passions into profit, Loral?
Oh, come on. You just ask for the money, and that's the biggest problem. You ask for cash. I mean, come on. It's so funny. I was just coaching somebody. I said, so when you go to the grocery store, do you negotiate whether you're going to pay or not?
Right.
They don't just say, oh, well, I'm going to give it to you because I don't want to, charge you. And they say, well, that's goods and services. I said, what are you providing?
Right.
If you're a tutor, you're providing tutoring service. If you're a web designer, and, so many, women more than men. They do all this stuff, they do it for free, and then they walk around all resentful about it.
Yeah,
I just ask for the money.
I don't get that. I mean, one, you should be right up front. Hey, listen, I'm gonna do this for you in return, and it could be cash. Bartering is another situation where you do trade-offs, but let's talk about the cash side, okay? Because that's where we need right now is the cash. I can use the chicken, but you can use the cash too. So, why do people have such a hard time asking for that?
I think because we're trained to be like these little industrial age model people, right? Where we were trained, which I mean by that is, go get a job, Kurt, and get your 401k.
Right.
And in 30 years, the whole thing's going to work out. You can sit on the couch and don't worry about anything else. I mean, it's nothing what this economy's done. It should wake up America that they have to lead. They need to get engaged. They need to understand money. They got to talk about it. And if you don't ask for it, I don't care how big your business is. Almost every business that I've been coaching, either we saved by pulling it off the floor before it went into bankruptcy. Yeah. It's all about sales. Did you make enough money? Period. And you really can relate that to an individual. When people have big credit card debt, and they say, well, I can't do anything, I have big credit card debt. I said, that just tells me you wanted a big lifestyle, but you didn't know how to pay for it, so you put it on a credit card.
Sure.
If you actually learned to make some more money, you wouldn't have the debt, you would just have a big life.
All right, so real quickly, I mean, people think that maybe asking for that cash is being rude or something like that. They need to get over that, right?
Totally get over it. And then the book, Put More Cash in Your Pocket, I give a 5-step. Like this is, I did the Millionaire Maker series, 3 big, New York Times books, and then, big bestsellers. This one's going to be 2. Nice. It's just a really different book. It's not part of that series. This is very, very, very step-by-step. Okay, Kurt, here's a whole bunch of worksheets. Now decide what you're going to do. Right. Now, the next thing is you're going to go online and you're going to R&D, replicate and duplicate. Somebody's got the pricing, somebody's got the order forms, somebody's got the marketing. Somebody's already done what you're done, so you want to do, so go online and pull everything off the internet that you want and then make up one order form, costs you nothing to do it, and then start promoting promoting what you're going to do and get out and talk.
There's no sense. There's no sense. Loral, there's no sense in starting brand new. You can duplicate or I don't want to say copy, but you can then duplicate, emulate what somebody's already done, and then just transform it into your own uniqueness, right?
Totally. Like, there was a woman just recently, she said, well, I want to do a house cleaning business and a commercial cleaning business, but there's just so many in town. Right. I said, well, what makes you better? And man, she just rattled off. I said, that's what goes on your flyer. What makes you distinctive and better? I don't care how many more of them there are. Sure. There's always room in the market for more if it's good.
And what makes you stand out?
What made her stand out, she said, well, I use all child-friendly products, organic products. I mean, right there, hands down, as a mom, you got me. Right. I do extra little things to set up the kids' toys, so I don't just pick them up and put them back down. I actually set them up so they can actually play. So she's more conscious. So I just say, market yourself as more conscious housekeeper. I mean, I would love to do that, then come home and know that everything has to be moved around again because I just pick up, clean underneath, and throw it down. Like just little things. And she said, and at the end, I always leave a little rose on the kitchen table. I said, just little things. All day long I'd take you. She'll do laundry. She'll wash windows. She's more flexible. I said, all day.
Laura, when I was in the printing business, we would always, every time we delivered an order, we always put little hard candy in there.
Yep.
Little hard candy, 2 or 3 pieces. We'd shrink wrap it, put it in there, and it would be amazing. When we ran out of candy, we'd buy it by the pounds and pounds. If we run out and we were in the process of getting more, orders would go out. We would actually get calls, hey, where's my candy?
Totally. But that's a great distinctive feature, and everybody knows you. Like, I teach my own workshops, and in this industry, a lot of authors and speakers don't do their own work, and I do all my own, which shocks people. They're like, you're actually here for the whole time? But yep, I'm here. That's right. And it's just been a trademark feature. It's like, so each of these things people pick, like a tutor. I have this tutor in town, and I met her because she tutored my son. Yeah. And she She goes to the library. She has a special area. She actually helps you buy the books. Like, how do I know how to buy books as a parent? Like, I don't know what, better books that he should be reading than for his reading, issues and stuff. So, so she went way up and above and bought all these books. And again, then I coached her and I said, why aren't you charging me for that?
Right.
And I said, and she's like, oh, well, I'm just doing it for free. I said, yeah, but that's the point, is you could double your business by offering the service to the parents who now have to go do all this work. And frankly, we don't know what we're doing out there on a learning, technology centers.
Yeah.
We don't know how to buy books. Go do it for us. Make it easy. Let us pick up our kid, pick up the books, pick up everything we need, all the supplies. I have a woman, she'd be a fun interview sometime. Her name's Jennifer, and she's a handy woman business.
Right.
She videotapes fixing things in your home. And then again, she was just showing us how to do it. And I said, Jennifer, hit a click button and said, and to order all the supplies to fix your shelf or fix your doorknob or whatever it is,
sure,
click here and give us a choice of ordering everything delivered to our house tomorrow,
right,
including the women tools, which is a very cool profit margin for her.
Nice.
And she's making 5 figures a month, and that's less than 6 months old.
That's
just
good.
By adding a few little distinctive things that make life easy for other people. If you think about your business, how can I make your life easier? You're going to make so much money.
You're absolutely right. I want to touch real quickly on asking for the money. One last thing, because there's a good way and a bad way. And I want to do this because it's critical that we ask for the money. But there is a good way to ask for the money and a bad way. What's the good way to ask for the money?
The good way is ask, tell, ask is my formula. So I'm going to ask you, Kurt, how can I help you? Notice how can I help you in the area of money? And then you're going to tell me, or we can just do this. So if I was really doing this, I would say, Kurt, how can I help you in the area of money?
Right.
And so you'd say,
help me, how?
Help me make more of it.
Yeah,
right?
I want to make more of it, of course.
And then maybe to help your investments get better. So then I would say, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say, so Kurt, if I could help you to make more money, help increase your investments, reduce your debt, whatever you told me you wanted, and really listen and repeat back to you what you said you want, I would say, so I have a workshop, I have a book, I have a service that you could start tomorrow. How would you like to, get started? Here's some paperwork we need to fill out. And notice I didn't even go for the price. It's doesn't matter, because if I know I can help you and you know this is what you want, I just go for it. So it's when do you want to start? Let's get the paperwork done. And then at some point, if they started through the paperwork, you say, now how do you want to pay? Is it check, credit card? And it's just a conversation. It's not like, oh my God, I got to get all nervous in this big, panicked close. It's just talk about it. So, so Kurt, this is what the book's $20. Right. And so it's casual like that. It's not.
But you have to be upfront about it. Now we have about 40 seconds left, 30 seconds left actually. What's a bad way?
The biggest, bad way is, hey Kurt, if you're interested, I help people with money. Hey, just let me know if you're interested and check out my website. Are you kidding? That's not asking at all. That's just redirecting you away from me because I'm scared to death to do anything.
That's a bad thing. Put more cash in your pocket's the name of the book. Loral Langemeier. Thanks for being with us today. Appreciate it.
Thanks. LiveOutLoudBonus.com is a big bonus. I have a huge bonus. They can go out and get it. Big gift from me.
Head on over there today.
LiveOutLoudBonus.com. Thanks, Kurt.
You bet.